Baby. Baby, baby. Baby. Baby, 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 baby. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. It's Lycan Warlord. The Stash. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you may notice something different about my screen. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's pink. Looks good. I like the pink. Ladies and gentlemen, all of my fellow Townstar players, the time has come. We are now officially, no joke, doing candy. That's right. That's right. It's time. It is time. We are doing candy. How does it make you feel? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? You tell me. You tell me how you feel. I'm indifferent, if I'm being honest. Indifferent. We've had candy on our mind for a while now, and we've known it's coming. We just didn't know when. So here we are. We know when now. It starts tomorrow, i.e. in the next 11 hours. Well, 10 hours. 10 hours from now that I'm recording this. It'll probably be 9 hours from when you guys actually see this. So, it's been announced by the Madam Carey. New meta time. Candy canes are set at $250 a piece, which is a nerf, and 1,830 points, which is a buff. And they require half of the crafting requirements. So that means they only need 5 energy. They only need, 2 peppermints? And 3 sugar, I believe is what it is. I'd have to double check that. But I will double check it before we end this video. I will double check it. But yes, we have another nerf. So none of you can do vanilla meta anymore. You're welcome. Congratulations. You need to do candy canes if you want to place in the weekly. Now, you do what you want on the monthly server. Basically, they're nerfing everything to 100 points. So, uniforms, blue steel. If it makes over 100, if it ever made over 100, so the big dogs, they're all down to 100. If they made less than 100, they'll be at whatever value they were previously. So, we'll look at that in a second. I didn't double check her work, but I will. It means my spreadsheet, right? I have the right to double check it. So, we'll do that. I hope the volume's okay. I feel like it's okay. You guys let me know if it's all right. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And I'm going to open this up for you guys. All right. So, here's my spreadsheet. Here's my spreadsheet. Mine. It's mine. I did it. Me. I get all the credit. So, you can see... I'm going to scroll back over this way. So I did want you to see this on this right side. That's why I have it over here. The candy meta. Candy canes is 250, 1830, half crafting requirements. So that's what she had in the message. So we can go back over here. So the baguette, for instance, will only sell for 100 points, i.e. it sells for 1,000 per 10. So if you have your monthly set up to make baguettes, you only need 1 sale of that. Same thing with batter, same thing with blue steel, same thing with butter, same thing with Cabernet Sauvignon. Same with cakes, same with Chardonnay, and the list goes on and on and on. So if you're doing, let's say, a flour build like with the last video I did, right? If you're doing flour for your monthly, it's still the same. It's still 120 per sale. So the nerf is for whatever the total selling points for one item is, not the total selling points for 10 items. So keep that in mind. The cash value has not been changed. So... the wool rush is still viable. All of your regular rushes are still viable, so you can still do that. And yeah, that's it. If you see, this is our big dog here. 1830 for 10. For 1 candy cane. So that means 10 candy canes is 1830. I believe what we saw output-wise in some of the builds that people configured, they were looking at 45 to 60 candy cane cells. 45 to 60 candy canes per hour, right? So let's assume it's 60. Well, if they're halving the requirements, then that means we could potentially get into the 120 range an hour. So some simple, quick maths here. I'm not doing it in my head. I'm not gonna do it in my head. I'm gonna do it with a calculator. 18,300 times 120. So that's gonna be 2.1, 2.1 million points an hour. So just like we had with energy meta, where it was ridiculous, this is gonna be even more ridiculous. We're gonna have astronomically high numbers, and not just from the cheaters. You know who you are. But yeah, so that's good news, right? We changed things up. So this is another version of it if you like looking at it this way. This is pulled from the code, basically. From the it's a JSON file, I believe is what it's called. Good old asthma medicine. Consult your doctor before doing anything that involves medicine. I am not a doctor. I'm not a licensed physician. And this is not legal advice. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Just wanted to show you guys the other form of it. So, I'm going to jingle jangle my way over to my Discord real quick. And we're going to have a little looky-poo. A little looky-poo, shall we? I believe... So if you haven't been on my Discord, please come join us. It's wonderful. We have a lot of helpful people there. The link's going to be below. We're going to scroll up to Candy. And Candyman says... I'm scrolling. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling. I didn't mean to. Okay. So, originally, the candies came out, right? And then, at the time, the recipe was 10 sugar, 5 energy, and 2 peppermint. Then, mid-week, they just changed it to 10 energy, 6 sugar, and 4 peppermint. So, that's what it is currently. So, that means when this build ends, or, excuse me, when this build begins... I'm going to go ahead and make a new document so I can write this down. Okay, so pre-meta. Candy canes needed. That is not how you spell. 10 energy, 6 sugar, and 4 peppermints. On meta starts 12, 21, 21. Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. Is that a double entendre? Not entendre. What's the word I'm looking for? The backwards and forwards. I can't remember. You're gonna need 5 energy. We'll leave it caps. We'll leave it caps for emphasis. 3 sugar and 2 peppermints. So that's what it's gonna be starting in the morning when the weekly starts. Zoom in so you guys can see that. You can pause right here if you need to. Let me move this over. Well, let me move myself over. How about that? How about I get out of the way, right? Why don't I get out of the damn way? All right, there you go. Now you guys can see. I'm out of the way now because I was the problem. Okay, so what you're going to need is 5 energy, 3 sugar, and 2 peppermints. So you're going to treat the... You're going to treat the candy shops like a refinery. Where a refinery needs 6, the candy shop only needs 5. But still, you're going to treat it where you have it close enough to multiple power plants to get your energy requirements. 3 sugars, not that much, and 2 peppermints, not bad either. Peppermints, they found out, are like brine. They're like the salt fields, the brine fields, where they are not affected by anything. So you can put them right next to power plants. They'll grow wherever. You just have to give them that wood that they need to grow, like a wine, like the wine, the grapevines. You need to give them 1 wood every time. Unlike the wine grapevines, they don't need lumber to be constructed. They need 3 wood, so you don't have to worry as much about lumber, which is nice. Balancing lumber and wood is a pain in the butt. So here you go. I did it. I told you the news. I'm going to be going live, streaming. I'm going to take my build that you see right here, and I'm going to be turning it into a a candy cane build. So you guys can follow along with me. I will be uploading this video and then beginning the fun. So that all being said, new meta starting today. Starting today. We have candy canes now. Hope you're ready. I'm not. So I'm getting some practice in on the monthly server right now. But yeah. As always, I'm going to put a link in the belows for my Discord. You want to come join, get some wonderful advice, a lot of great people. Also, I have a Patreon now. I'm only asking for $1. It would just help support me and keep making content. I really appreciate all of you watching. Thank you so much. As always, if you have questions, leave them down below or message me on Discord, and I'll get to you lickety-split, as they say. That all in mind, thank you for watching. I love you all. Take care. I am Lycan Warlord. The Stash. I'll see you in the weekly. Good luck.